Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Andaza Hezekiah, AH for Truth. And this morning I want to, I come on here to make a video to talk about how and why XRP gets to $589 per coin. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm a crypto enthusiast and a general commentator on things happening around. I bring the scripture to bear on daily life, hoping that people learn a thing or two. Do not make any decisions based on what I have said here. Do your own research. Now, why do I say so? Why do I say XRP will get to 589? Most likely. I believe it personally for myself, and I think you can too if you do your research. Now, follow me carefully. I'll give you a couple reasons. First off, before I go on, let me say thank you to all my new subscribers. We're now at 844 subscribers, all the way from just 10 subscribers on a channel that wasn't really doing anything on November 1. And since I've been posting videos, I've commented, done some Bible study, and some lives, a few shorts here and there, just widespread, and been more making videos on the crypto commentary niche. And I've seen a lot of interest in that. I have another channel which I will eventually focus on for Bible studies. But at the moment, let's talk about XRP $589 and why do I think this is a reality. Okay. And I don't think it's far off. Number one, my bias as a water resources engineering technician. What does that mean? I studied water resources engineering. So I am a minister of the gospel. I am a pastor. I lead an organization. And I also lead an organization with several churches in it. So I've done this for 37 years. But in the first part of my life, the first, I would say, maybe 35 years of my life, of course, I had education and then graduated with studies in water resources engineering. And I did practice for a little bit and left it to go into ministry, which I have been engaged in for the longest time. But I never forgot what I learned. I never forgot the value of using engineering science to looking through that, what I say, through those lenses. So here's what how it helped me to see this. Number one, in engineering design for stormwater is heavy rainfall, right? Taking it away from the city or community or estate safely so that it doesn't do any damage. Um, Engineers would design for what they call a 100-year storm. That is, in the event that you get a storm that is likely to repeat every 100 years. So millions of dollars are spent to design something that would only be used once in a year. That is scaling for future problems or scaling for expectation in the future, even if it doesn't happen. And so with those lenses, I look at XRP ledger. The XRP ledger is like a pipeline. Now, that's how I think I can explain it. I'm here. One of the reasons I'm here is to explain these things in these concepts in ways people can understand. 99 point more percent of people don't understand charts. They're not it just people are not into that. Most people would like to hear an explanation that makes it easy for them to understand. So the XRP ledger is like a massive pipe, right? And it's scalable. The scale is based on an algorithm. The algorithm is a computer program that recognizes, and I bet it's automatic. As flows increase on the ledger, it'll adjust. And even if it's manual, that's okay too. It'll adjust the value of the token on the ledger, facilitating the movement of large sums of financial assets, including tokenized real world assets such as your house, your cars, and all of these kinds of things. Now, let's leave that there. So that's my bias makes me look at things differently, right? Or helps me look at what's coming out, what's coming down, the pipe. So let's go to my second reason. So my first, my bias. My second reason is history. History rhymes, right? if you look in the past, many companies that were sued by the SEC, many companies that were treated in an ignominiable manner by the SEC have come up to become the leading companies. They look at Google, look at Amazon, etc., etc. Also, the dot-com era, Google and made it past. Yahoo struggled and wiggled its way past the line, and they're still a multi-million dollar company to this day. All right. So when I look at the Ripple, the team, the company, all of the things that have happened and where they're going, I don't let market cap bother me and make me think it's impossible. Market cap, gold is almost 20 trillion. I don't know what it is this morning, but at that, nobody's talking about why gold is that, like what's going on, why is the market cap, because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Gold could be 50 trillion today, and I bet you people holding gold will be happy. Why? Because gold is performing a function like no other. Do you see what I mean? It has utility. It's a commodity. And so I can even go into more why XRP, backed by gold or and all of this. Most fiat currencies are not backed by gold, right? So here we are today. Now, the third reason is that regulation will wipe away 99% of crypto, which is always the case. When regulation comes in, it will wipe out all of the people running around, rock pulling, doing all this. And you would have few left, maybe 40 or 50 crypto. It will include financial cryptos, the ISO 222, and all the other cryptos in different areas like agriculture, medicine, health, architecture, construction, navigation, airways, military weapons, weaponry, design, and so on and so forth. So regulation will wipe out most of the crypto. So what you have is now a few, and the money will flow into what is left. Again, that, in my opinion, because Ripple XRP was created to produce liquidity. Remember, when email came in, when ink came in, I'll ask you a question. When you're writing your email, do you ever stop somewhere and say, "Oh, let me rush to Staples or Walmart and buy me some email paper"? No, the paper doesn't hardly ever runs out, right? It doesn't run out. The ink doesn't run out. You can actually erase it. It's a digital is an amazing product, right? It's an amazing idea, and in the same way, we're going to have digital money. As much as it's something that is a tool for the end of the age. Yeah, we're still here. Jesus said, "Occupy till I come." Right? So we're in this world, but not of this world, and we have to use the resources in this world to accomplish God's will and God's plan for our lives, as well as the expansion of the kingdom. All right. So the other thing, I think I'm on number 4 now. Brad Garlinghouse on his X page always has 589 people following him. All right. He follows only 589 people. I followed him for 3 years, and I always check. It's from 589. He goes to 594, 592, 591. Always comes up to 589. What is this number? There's speculations, the Simpsons and all that. But let me tell you what I think. There's no smoke without fire. These people know how much they have planned for this thing to be. The plan is based on design. Remember, XRP, for it to work, has to have a certain price level. Now, 589, in my opinion, is the first benchmark, the first scale. And I think, remember, this is just me thinking, okay? And you do your own research. The first corridor, the first market that will move large amounts of financial resources and instruments through the XRP ledger is Asia. It's Asia. If you go on Ripple and you see all of the different, the IDs they've issued, look at China, look at, like, you don't see the US and all these other banks there. They're probably hidden somewhere. I don't know, but let me tell you something. Asia seems to be a very important, piece of this whole thing. So Japan, China, and all of these other countries in Asia are going to be the ones that I think, as they come on, and this term, flip the switch term, becomes a reality. This is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking. All right, so that's how I think this would happen. And the last is that XRP is scalable. I've said that before. I just want to say it again, and kind of expand a little bit on it. It's going to keep, as other markets are added, they become mature. and they are added. You see, last time I spent some money overseas, and it took a while to come out of Guarantee Trust in Nigeria. And they said, oh, they're upgrading their system and they can't print, they're unable to print statements for customers. A week ago, my accounts manager said that the bank here, Nova Scotia, Bank of Nova Scotia, Scotiabank in Canada, was having problems printing statements. What was the reason? Oh, they are also upgrading their system. So two banks about 12,000 miles, I'm guessing, away, right? Flight time away, are saying they don't have, they aren't able to print statements, and the same reason they are updating. You know what they are doing? They are preparing for 2025 when the coexisting phase between Swift and the ISO 222 ends completely and ISO takes over. It starts in March all the way through November. By November, Swift, in my opinion, from what I've read, from what I've seen, from the research and hearing others who've read the same papers and all of that, are saying. So friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this blesses you somehow. And if you like what you've heard or seen, please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you feel. Please let me see what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you so much. And you guys have an amazing, amazing day.